On the line now is a guy who's doing big things in Tyler Perry's hit movie, Temptation, Confession of a Marriage Counselor. Let's bring him in now, one of the stars, actor Robbie Jones. Robbie, how are you, man?
I'm doing so wonderful and fantastic, man. Feeling really blessed this morning. It feels great.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem. No doubt. It's my pleasure.
Now, Robbie, Temptation did some crazy numbers this weekend, $22.3 million in its first weekend. How you feeling after hearing these numbers, man?
Oh boy, it's honestly, it's been a really emotional morning for me. I tweeted out earlier. I was a little emotional this morning, seeing all the love and feeling all the love. People came out and supported the movie, and it just really humbled me and realized how blessed I am, man. So it's been a fantastic weekend. And
Robbie, you played the role of Harley in this movie. Harley's a rich man, and he likes to do, what he likes to do. And tell us about that character.
Well, Harley's a really hard-working guy, really focused, very driven type of guy who kind of has some obsessive tendencies, and he becomes slightly obsessed with this character Judith, and doesn't really regard her marriage or her relationship status too highly, and he kind of takes her out of her relationship and kind of leads her down this alternate pathway. So it's a lot of fun to play this guy. He's a handful.
And you talked about that. I heard you say that in other interviews, how much fun it was to play this guy. He had the kind of Jekyll and Hyde thing going on. Talk about that. Talk about the fun of playing Harley.
Well, the way I see it is the good guy's always, it can be somewhat predictable, and the good guy's going to be good, and he has his heart of gold, and you kind of can tell what he's going to do. But the bad guy, you never know what he's going to do. Sometimes you love him, sometimes you hate him, sometimes he's the guy you want to bring home to mama, and then other guys, he's the guy you want to get locked up and thrown in jail. So it's just that kind of those levels of a person that you can express is so fun as an actor. It's like what we dream of.
And I heard, you working with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, we all know who he is. How was it working for him? I heard that you guys shot this film in like 17 days.
Yeah, man. Tyler Perry, first of all, is a genius. He's a brilliant guy, and he writes these amazingly rich characters that people can relate to on all walks of life. And I think that's part of the success of his films is that he writes such relatable characters and people can really see themselves in some of the characters in his film. But this guy is just a brilliant guy, and he knows what he wants, and he gets it done quickly. And we did. We shot the movie really fast. I think it was a 17-day shoot. And I'm telling you, he throws you in the fire, and we made magic happen. So it looks like this really resonated with the people, and I'm really happy that the movie's done so well so far.
Was it hectic shooting a film like that in 17 days? How hectic was it?
Well, I wouldn't call it hectic. I would just say it was challenging, and the pace was a bit frantic.
Right.
Not quite hectic, but it was definitely a challenging, brisk pace we were shooting at. But I feel like we got what we needed, and it really is kind of resonating with the people. So it's great.
We're talking to one of the stars of Tyler Perry's hit movie, Temptation, Confession of a Marriage Counselor, Robbie Jones. And Robbie, looking at this movie, man, from a married man's perspective, you're going to have guys around the country stepping up their game. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that's a good thing because, I think it's a type of movie that can touch people whether you're single or you're in a relationship. And definitely when you're in a relationship and you see a movie like this, you have to kind of take inventory of your own situation and where am I lacking or what am I slacking on as a mate for my partner, and I think it does nothing but could possibly to just help your relationship. You see a movie like this and hey, I got to take care of home. Grass isn't always greener on the other side, and a lot of other messages to get out of it. But I think it's a good thing. I'm not mad at that at all. Step the game up, fellas. Step it up.
Are you married yourself?
I'm actually not. I'm single and. Hey, there it is, ladies. My number is, no, I'm just kidding. 818. No.
Well, I know a lot of girls are going to be knocking on your door after seeing you in this role. I got to be honest, man, you brought a lot of charm in this particular movie. So I think a lot of women are definitely going to be knocking on your door. Are you ready? Have they been knocking already?
Well, I hope my address isn't public information, so I'm hoping that nobody's actually knocking on my door, brother. But the attention is not a bad thing, and I feel like it's really a privilege just to be in this industry and be able to have a platform like this just to touch people's lives on any level. So whether it's a woman who was attracted to something that she sees, or just a couple or something that their lives were changed, or they got something out of the movie. I'm just happy to be touching people, man, and it's really a blessing, brother.
Definitely, you are touching people with your role as Harley. You're touching people in this movie. Now, Robbie, you have some basketball skills, man. You played at Cal. You played in the ABA. Talk about Robbie. Yeah. We know Robbie Jones, the actor. Talk about Robbie Jones, the basketball player.
Well, I have been known to play a little hoop in my day, brother, and that's how I made my living before I started acting, and it's a passion of mine. I don't play as much as I used to because my schedule doesn't really permit it, but I love basketball, man. It's my heart, and my dad was my coach in high school, and I got a lot of connections to basketball. I still try to play as often as I can to stay in shape, but definitely it's a passion of mine, bro.
Now, have you been paying attention to the NCAA tournament?
You know what's crazy? We have been in such a press cave getting the word out on this movie. I've really been out of the loop, but I've seen some of the games have been tight, and so a lot of upsets and things like that, man. I heard it's been a really interesting tournament.
Definitely been an interesting tournament, man. You're missing out, but you got to make the donuts. Somebody's got to make the donuts, and you're making them right now.
Somebody's got to.
Now, you're a Sacramento guy, and we know what's going on with basketball in Sacramento. A little up in the air right now. They're trying to work out a new arena deal, new ownership, and things of that nature. Sacramento Kings fans are great. It's a great fan base there. Overall, why should they keep basketball in Sacramento? Seattle's a bigger market.
Well, Sacramento is known for having great fans. I mean, back in the C-Web days with Mike Bibby and the Cowbells and all that stuff, I mean, Sacramento was selling out, and we were having some great teams and great runs back in the day. We were rivals with the Lakers. And, I mean, as far as Sacramento is concerned, the Kings are synonymous with Sacramento. You can't say Sacramento without talking about the Kings. And we need that organization in Sacramento. Sacramento is I just got back from Sac. We had a premiere up there, and a lot of people came out and support. And the same thing with the Kings. A lot of people come out and support the Kings, man. So the Sacramento Kings organization is crucial to the backbone of Sacramento. So I hope they stay. I hope Mayor Johnson is able to do some things and keep the Kings in Sacramento, bro.
And maybe you could put your name to it now. I mean, you're starting to get some recognition with this movie. Maybe you could put your name to it.
Hey, anything I can do to keep the Kings in Sac, I'm there. I'm all supporting 100%.
And you look at that whole situation with Sacramento, you talked about it back in the days with Weber and Bibby and all that. That was a good time for Sacramento fans, a great time.
Oh, big time. Oh, yeah, great time, man. It was one of the best teams out. Peja Stojakovic hitting all three, Doug Christie getting all the steals, Gotti with the jump hook. Come on, man. See, Webb with the short J, Mike Bibby crossing them up. I'm still Sacramento through and through. Come on, brother. Come on now.
Definitely. I mean, definitely was a good time if you were a Sacramento fan back then. I mean, many could argue that, you guys were a few bad calls away from making it to the NBA Finals, and if you got there, you probably would have won.
Can you say that again? Because people don't understand, man. Robert Horry and hit that shot, and when they was the shot that Robert Horry just killed us. We would have been up 3-1 going back home in that series with the Lakers. And we had a shot to win it that year, man. Oh, why'd you bring that up? Why'd you bring it up? You tried to help me today.
I had to. That was the year. That was the year. That was your year.
That was really our year, man.
That's tough. We need another
year like that. We need some more like that. That's why we got to keep Sacramento there. We got to get another chance at that, another shot at the title. Definitely.
But we'll see. Maybe one day this can happen. We're talking to actor, one of the stars of Tyler Perry's hit movie, Temptation, Confession of a Marriage Counselor, Robbie Jones. And Robbie, a lot of beautiful women on this set. You got Journey, you got Brandy, you got Kim Kardashian. A lot of lovely ladies on that set. Were you tempted?
Yes, we can't forget about Vanessa Williams now. Don't leave her out.
Yes, Vanessa Williams.
Don't leave her out.
Oldie but goodie.
She still got it.
Yeah, it's oldie but goodie.
Don't even throw the oldie on there. Vanessa is smoking.
Okay.
And no, it definitely, man. It was a tough job. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to be around all the. I cried myself to sleep at night, and it was it was a pleasure, man. The ladies on set were great, and very beautiful, very talented cast we have, and it was honestly just a real honor and a pleasure to get a chance to work with all of them.
I could imagine. I could imagine. Are there any women that you're tempted by in Hollywood that's out there?
Man, that's such an easy question. I mean, come on, man, Halle Berry.
Okay.
Who's not tempted by Halle Berry?
You're right.
That was the easiest question of the day, brother. Halle Berry. She's very married, so I'm going to stay away from her. I don't want to pull another Harley situation, but if Halle were ever to be single now, who knows? I might be going knocking on her door somewhere.
Well, we know that you can tempt married women. We've seen you have a pedigree. We see what you can do. We've seen it. I would never bring my wife around you. I just don't know what you're capable of.
Come on now. That's Harley. That's not Robbie. That's cold-blooded.
It's just acting. It's just acting. I get it.
All
I understand.
That's all it is. Right.
You have anything else going on outside of this?
Yeah, well, I just finished up the season of 90210. It's the last season, and the episodes are going to air right now in April coming up, and I'm excited about that. But right now it's full speed ahead with The Temptation, man. We're trying to get people to keep going to the theaters. We had a great opening weekend, and hopefully people will keep coming out and supporting the film, man. We're really excited about it.
Definitely, 22.3 million this weekend, last weekend, I should say. I mean, that's big time. And like to your point, hopefully people will continue to go out and support this great movie. I've seen this movie. I can vouch for it. It's legit. It's big time. Go check it out and support this man, Robbie Jones. Robbie, I know you're on Twitter. Where can fans connect with you on Twitter?
At the Robbie Jones, TheRobbieJones. At the Robbie Jones on Twitter, and I got a Facebook page. I'm not cool enough for Instagram yet, but I got Facebook and Twitter. Hopefully I'll see you guys on there. Tweet me. I'll retweet you, tweet you back, all that good stuff. I love you guys.
And the fans love you, Robbie, and then, you love them too, and there's a lot of great things going on. Fans, make sure you check it out. Temptation, Confession of a Marriage Counselor, Tyler Perry's hit movie. This man, Robbie Jones, did his thing in that movie. Make sure you check it out. Robbie, a pleasure talking to you, man. Wish you nothing but the best of luck moving forward. Let's do it again.
Thank you, bro. I can't wait. I look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Take care.
Okay, you too. Thanks so much.